As we're set for another doubleheader tonight, the CNC regular season continues here about middle of February. The Riverton Rams come to town to take on your Galena Bulldogs. The Riverton Rams come into this matchup with a 8-9 record, currently sitting 5th place in the Caney Valley Sub-State. And your Galena Bulldogs come into this one 4-12, sitting 7th place in the Sub-State. So only a couple more games to go until we get into the Sub-State out in Caney Valley. A little bit of a trip from Galena, at least, over an hour and a half. But these two teams have faced off once this season, where Riverton Riverton got the best of Galena, 45-20 in that matchup, and should be another good one we have in store for us tonight. But before we step away for our first commercial break, I wanted to let you know Galena Sports Live is presented by Mercy Specialty Hospital and Orthopedics in Galena, an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs right here in southeast Kansas with all private rooms and spa-like surroundings. Learn more at mercy.net or call 620-783-1732. So there you go. Mercy Sports or Mercy Health representing the pregame show. We'll go ahead and take our first commercial break of the pregame show here on your home of Galena High School Athletics.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the four States area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at J. Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers, we have leaders in business, is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
So welcome back to the Mercy pregame show as we continue to break this matchup down. For Galena, they come off their lowest scoring game of the year, losing to St. Mary's Colgan 56-18 last Friday. And we know Colgan's a really good team, but Galena had some issues scoring. First quarter, they hung around, but it was a struggle after that, scoring about as many points in the first quarter as they did the last three quarters. And for Riverton, their last game out, they took a loss to Girard 50-42 last Friday. So they hung around in that one as Girard hangs around the top of the sub-state bracket at this time. They're taking on Frontenac tonight, I believe. That'll be a good game going on around the CNC that we can keep tabs on. Get some scores around halftime of this game. But for Galena tonight, last game they didn't get too much offensive production. They had some 9 points in the first quarter. They trailed 20-9 at the end of that. And after that, they just couldn't get a rhythm started. Colgan was playing really good defense, and Galena was turning the ball over a lot. And tonight, it's a little bit different matchup against this Riverton team. Not as much height, but certainly this Riverton team can put some points up. They're averaging about 40 points a game, so it's going to start on the defensive end for the Bulldogs. Riverton's got a rather experienced lineup, 2 seniors and then a lot of juniors on this team that you're going to see on the floor most of tonight. And as we talked about most of this season, Galena, a younger team, still developing their styles, and they've grown into those this year. We've seen some freshmen such as Riley Meyer and Weston Russell step up into extended roles, playing nearly the whole game. And as their career goes on, they're poised to have a big career. And Galena is going to return most players next year as well. As there's still sub-state to happen, but they're going to have to start playing some of their best ball of the season if they want to be competitive in sub-state for sure. But we have about 5:42 until tip-off, so we'll go ahead and take our second commercial break. Well, when we come back, we'll have area matchups, and we'll have some keys to the game. All that coming up next on the Mercy pregame show here on your home of Galena High School Athletics, Galena.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Four States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. Four States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with Four States Smart Car. For seniors, Four States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Four State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at fourstatespharmacy.com.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
So welcome back. A little over 2.5 minutes away from tip-off here in middle of February. These two teams square off for the second time this season. We'll get to some area matchups before we get to the keys to the game. First area matchup I got is Girard will travel and take on Frontenac. And then we got Cherryvale at home against Fredonia. Cherryvale currently sitting first place in the Caney Valley Sub-State right now. And then we'll have Columbus at home against Baxter Springs. Columbus will be on the road on Thursday where they come to town and play your Galena Bulldogs, which should be a good matchup. Didn't get to stream the first game. Columbus Sports Live simulcast that game for us, but we'll be having that game here for you on Thursday, much the same as today at pregame at 5:45. But the last couple regular season games got Columbus, and then Southeast Cherokee will come to town next Tuesday, I believe. And then after that, the week after that, it's sub-state time, and win in advance, lose and go home. So hasn't been a better time than now to lock in and play your best basketball this season. And for Galena tonight, the number one key to the game for me is limiting the turnovers. We saw countless number of those against Colgan, which is a really high-level team, but being able to limit the turnovers and play at your own pace, because when Galena turns the ball over that much, it kind of forces them to play at the other team's pace. Looks like we're going to do the national anthem, so I'll set this down, and we'll conclude the keys of the games right after this. Beautiful job by the GHS choir there to perform the national anthem here. But the next key for the game I have for Galena is, I know I said it a million times, but being able to control the offensive and defensive glass, because giving up second chance opportunities gets the team out of position, not in their typical defense, and can create some wide open players for the opponent. And now we get ready for the starting lineups, starting off for the Riverton Rams. Number 3, Chloe Parker. Then we have number 10, Ryland Thomason. Then we have number 44, Lexi Mallett. Then we have number 21, Avery Barnett. Then we have number 52, EJ Wells. And for your Galena Bulldogs, we have number 34, Megan Fields. Number 21, Riley Meyer. Number 2, Riley Boyce. Number 15, Wesleyan Russell. And number 3, Arista Sturgis, as that rounds out the starting lineups for both teams here tonight. Things about set to get underway. Riverton in the blue and gold, Galena in the navy blue and white. So Russell will face off against Wells for the tip-off. And Riverton controls the first possession. Quickly get a layup. That was Ryland Thomason able to get down the court quickly and lay it in. So Galena will have their first opportunity now. In the hands of Riley Boyce, guarded by Chloe Parker. A lot of these names familiar from last year and returners. Drive cut off is Sturgis. Loose ball. Fields comes up with it. He's trying to get it to Sturgis, but Parker's there to take it away. Now she'll look to slow things down. Pass down low. Shot up. No good. Second chance point. That's Wells. Her basket's good. And the Rams off to a quick start in the first minute. They get 2 field goals in their first 2 possessions. We'll have a off-ball foul called against Riverton. They're going to whistle Riley Thomason for her first personal and our first foul of the game. Ball is pickpocketed out of the hands of Russell, as that was Avery Barnett that came up with the steal. Gives Riverton possession. Barnett has it in the corner. Straightaway 3. Parker, high rebound. Wells has it. And Riverton will set things back up for another play on offense. Into the paint. Turnaround shot by Wells is blocked. I believe that was Russell's hand that was there to block that shot. And Galena the other way. Riley Boyce inside, can't get the roll. And a run out to Thomason. And Russell had the ball right in front of her and was able to tie up Ryland Thomason for a jump ball. It'll go to Galena. That's the first jump ball of the game, and Riverton won the tip-off. So it's 4-0 in the first 2 Riverton possessions. They got points. Now Galena still looking for their first field goal. Riley Boyce weaving side to side. Riley Meyer has it in her hand. Seeing these last couple games, she's not afraid to shoot. This time, Riley Boyce is in the play to shoot and knocks it down for 3. And Galena gets themselves on the board. 4-3 Ram lead. 2.5 minutes gone by in the first quarter of action. And 3 seconds in the lane. We'll turn it over. Didn't see who it was in the lane for Riverton, but they were in there too long and give the ball back to Galena. Galena can take the lead this possession. After Riverton started out on a 4-0 run in the opening minute of this game. Sturgis driving, cut off, and she's pushed out of bounds. So Sturgis will turn it over to Riverton. So Galena gets a sub in the game. Dakota Bennett in the game for Megan Fields, and also Morgan Strong in the game for Riley Meyer. Rista Sturgis called for the foul there. Her first personal, and each team now with 1 team foul. Pass down low is read well by Bennett and deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rams. Laurel Evans will check in the game for Riverton as Lexi Mallett leaves. Pass down low, left hook by Wells is no good, and a rebound by Galena. Riley Boyce with it. The rebound. Drives in the lane. She's fouled, and they're going to call it on the ground as did a Euro-type step and got fouled. Foul goes against number 52, E.J. Wells of Riverton. That's Riverton's second team foul. Boyce is tied up for a jump ball. Session arrow points the way of the Rams. So after the first minute, Riverton has been slowed down on offense for the last 2.5 minutes now. Galena's been able to force some turnovers, but they only got 1 field goal so far as Wells is double teamed and a little bit too much contact in the paint. Foul's going to go against Wesleyan Russell, her first personal, and the second team foul on Galena of the quarter. Riverton inbounds from under their own basket. Ellie Helms now down low. Shot's good, and the foul. That's Avery Barnett that has a chance at a 3-point play. Foul's called on Dakota Bennett. Riley Meyer checks back in the game as Arista Sturgis will leave. Can't convert the 3-point play. Meyer straightaway 3. It's good. Lined it up and knocked it down to tie the game up at 6 all. Halfway through this first quarter, Meyer's shown the ability to make those shots and has gotten a lot more confident as the seasons went on. Stepped right into that shot, and before I'm even done talking about it, Galena gets the ball back. Boyce is guarded closely by Chloe Parker, and we got a I don't know what that was, but Arista Sturgis will check back in the game, and also Megan Fields will check in. Dakota Bennett and Morgan Strong will take a seat. Drive to the hoop, and Russell cuts her off. Good job not making too much contact. Ellie Helms steps out of bounds, and Riverton head coach Adam Thomason wants a timeout. We'll go ahead and step away for 30 seconds when we return. 3:24 left to play.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
So welcome back to Riverton calls their first timeout of the half. Have 4 remaining. Galena has been able to force some turnovers in this first quarter to slow the offense of Riverton. Here's a 3 by Sturgis, too strong into the hands of Avery Barnett. Riverton with some tempo. Parker's shot is no good, and it'll be called on the floor. Foul goes against Arista Sturgis. That's a 14 foul on Galena, so next foul they give will send Riverton directly to the free throw line. Sturgis will take a seat with 2 fouls, and Dakota Bennett will check in the game. Top of the key is Evans. They went side to side. Now they get it over to the wing. Trying to feed it down low. Parker hook shot is good. And the foul. And Parker can't get the 3-point play, but an offensive rebound by Riverton. Galena failing to box out on that play. There's a foul called down in the post. They'll send E.J. Wells to the line this time. This foul goes against Wesleyan Russell, her 3rd personal. Galena in some early foul trouble. In this first quarter, Wells knocks the first down. Morgan Strong will check in for Wesleyan Russell. Riverton will make a sub as well. Ryland Thomason will check in for Laurel Evans. Wells knocks both down, gives Riverton the 4-point lead. That was a 4-point possession for Riverton. This pass is read and stolen. Parker on the fast break. Layup, no good. Second chance point. Thomason's put back. No good, but she's fouled. Thomason, only a freshman on this team, got the start tonight and has been able to make an impact. Knocks that down. Foul was called against Morgan Strong, her 1st personal. That's no good, and another rebound, but a steal. Megan Fields able to steal it away from the Rams. Meyer, jump stop, and Fields gets it back to Myers. Dribbling around the top of the key. We got a timeout called. Timeout called by Galena as the Bulldogs trail by 5 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. We'll step away for 30 seconds. When we return, we'll
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than 4 States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena. Locally owned and rooted in our community, 4 States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
So welcome back out of the timeout. Galena catches a break as Riverton's inbound defender had got hands on the ball and stepped out of bounds. So it'll stay with Galena. A tough spot to inbound there in the corner. They're able to get it inbounded to the hands of Riley Boyce. Takes a screen up top. Step back three is no good. But a nice steal by Fields being aggressive. And her putback attempt will send her to the line for 2 free throws. Fields' first free throw attempt's no good. Fields able to get the second to fall, though. Riverton's been playing with some tempo these last couple possessions and getting Galena's defense off guard. See if Galena has an answer here as they trail by 4. Nearly a travel. Corner 3, lines it up. It's no good. Fields grabs the rebound, and we're going to have a foul underneath the basket called on Riverton. This foul goes on Rylan Thomason, her second personal. And that's a 14 foul, so it's been a lot of fouls this opening quarter. Boyce gets in the paint. Her shot, what a roll. Gets it to fall, and Galena makes it a 2-point game. Riley Boyce now with her second field goal in the game. This shot by Parker is good. That's a 3-pointer to give Riverton back a little bit larger lead. 14-9 as we near the end of the first quarter. This is stolen. Parker, that's her second steal, has been able to pickpocket it, but Boyes recovers and gets the rebound. Pass down low to Fields and a little bit too high and out of the reach of Megan Fields. Good look, though, in transition by Riley Boyce. Cross-court pass. Laurel Evans has it. Get it in the paint. Losing her dribbles, Avery Barnett. Picked up off the ground, and the jump shot is good by Madeline Wamick. Last second heaves, no good as we, in the first quarter, your score 19-6. Riverton leads it. Here, when we come back, we'll have second quarter action here on your home of Galena High School Athletics. Galena.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
So, welcome back out to Galena, Kansas, tonight's matchup site as we've reached the end of the first quarter, and Galena was able to make it into a 2-point deficit, but Riverton finished the quarter strong, and Riverton finished the quarter strong and scored 5 unanswered. Galena will start with the ball. Boyce, Field, Strong, Bennett, and Meyer, the 5 on the court for Galena, trying to get it down the field. She's able to corral it, and we're going to have a push called on Riverton. This foul goes against Madeline Wamick. Boyce, corner 3. It's good. And Riley Boyce has her second three-pointer of the game to cut the Galena deficit down to 4. Riverton trying to answer quickly. Can't do so, but the ball stay with them at their end of the floor. Anytime Galena scores, it seems like Riverton tries to race down the floor and answer back. That time Galena was ready for it. Sturgis checks back in for Morgan Strong. Jump shot, no good. Another offensive rebound as Riverton's been all over the offensive boards. Pass down low, poked free. Riley Boyce steals it. And Galena has a 2-on-3. Wisely don't try and attack there. Riley Boyce, step back 3 is good. And head coach Adam Thomason wants a timeout as Galena started this quarter on a 6-0 run to cut the deficit to 1. We'll take it with them. 30-second timeout on the floor. Your Bulldogs.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4
Seems like these timeouts are going a little bit quick because each of our commercials are about 30 seconds, but we got back to live play quickly. Riverton looking to get inside, lost it out of bounds. It was last touched by a Galena player. So Riverton will inbound under their own basket. Cross-court pass down to Wells. Left hook up off the glass and good. Wells been pretty efficient down there. She was out of the game the last couple minutes. And there, a pass down low is stolen. Riverton likes to play with tempo. Chloe Parker finds an open Ellie Helms for 3. It's no good, but Megan Fields has been very active on this glass today for Galena. On the defensive end. Left wing 3. No good. And a rebound by Avery Barnett. It's a great look to Riley Meyer off the left wing. Running floaters no good. So Sturgis has the rebound, and it's been back and forth since that timeout by Riverton. They got 3 timeouts left, and Galena has 4 timeouts left. Fields has it in the paint. Kick to the free throw line. Shot's no good by Bennett, and Rylan Thomason with a full head of steam is going to double dribble, so got going a little too quick and couldn't control her dribble. Turns it over back to Galena. 3-point ball game. Morgan Strong checks in for Riley Meyer. Riley Boyce dribbling left to right, and she's going to be fouled. Foul's called on Ellie Helms, her first personal, and team foul number 2 on Riverton of the half. Inbound's nearly stolen. Parker's all over that. High off the glass, no good. Rebound by Helms the other way. Dish down low to Wells. Turnaround shot off the glass, too strong. Putback's no good. Thomason's putback's good. And the foul. Thomason a chance at a 3-point play. Galena started this quarter on a 6-0 run, and Riverton's had an answer after their timeout. Thomason's free throw's no good, and Thomason gets her own rebound, and we'll have a jump ball that points away of the Rams. So, looks like Coach Shockey of the Bulldogs called a full timeout with 5 minutes left to play in the second quarter. When we return, your Bulldogs will trail by 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs. A taste bud trip.
So welcome back here. Riverton had possession of the ball. Galena called their first timeout. Each team with 3 timeouts left. Drive, and the double dribble is going to be called on Ellie Helms. So we've had a lot of turnovers by the Rams. It's been holding them back. Galena's been able to knock the 3 ball down as Riley Boyce has 3 threes. And Riley Meyer has a 3 as well. Shot is good. And the foul. Riley Boyce, a very unbalanced shot, gets it to fall. And we'll have a chance at a 3-point play to make it a 2-point ball game. Free throw is good for Riley Boyce. Boyce now has 14 of the 18 Bulldog points in this game. She knocked down some tough shots tonight, and that time able to convert the three-point play. Wells kick to the corner. Helms three off the side of the rim, but a rebound is Parker. Wells has the rebound, and her shot is good off the glass. So Riverton has gotten a lot of points off second chance points just right there around the rim. And that's hurt Galena significantly as Wesleyan Russell has been out this entire second quarter. She had 3 fouls in the first quarter and hasn't been able to get in the game here. She's at the scores table right now, as that could benefit Galena on the offensive and defensive boards. So Wesleyan Russell will check back in here for Megan Fields. I believe we had an offensive 3 seconds, so that's the second one we've seen this game. Haven't seen any this year, I don't think. Parker's drive to the hoop, dish down to Wells. Layup is good. And it's back to a 6-point Riverton lead. So Galena's been able to get close, but Riverton knocks down some shots when they need to. And we'll have a foul called on Ryland Thomason. That's her third personal. Russell gets the inbound and Sturgis turns it over. Fast break is poked free by Bennett, and now Boyce has it stolen free. Parker's layup is good. Off the glass with her right hand. And an 8-point Ram lead, their largest of the game. Boyce is bumped and will go to the line and shoot two. Boy's first free throw is good. 2 of 2 from the line tonight. Gets that one to fall. Makes it a 6-point Ram lead. Kick in the corners. Parker, her three is no good. Long rebound out to Meyer, who's able to track it down. Sturgis has it. Now nearly thrown away, but able to be saved. And not sure what we had here. Maybe an illegal screen off the ball. It's called on Wesleyan Russell, so that's her fourth personal. Galena only has 4 players on the court. Wells has it. Now kick to the short corner. It's no good. Fields gets the rebound. To the corner. And Valley Boyce will take the three. It's no good. Chase after the rebound. Riverton has it, and their sideline was screaming they wanted 5 seconds. Wells turnaround shot, no good. Fields with the rebound. We're under a minute to play here in the first half. Galena looking to cut into their deficit. Boyce in the lane. She's fouled. And we'll shoot 2 free throws. There's been a lot of fouls called in this first half combined. First missed free throw by Riley Boyce tonight. Able to knock that down, though, so 4 of 5 on the night. Cuts the Riverton lead to 5. Down low, a blocking foul is called. We'll have a sub for Galena. It's Kendall Hunt checking in the game for Arista Sturgis. Sturgis just picked up her 3rd personal foul. So Sturgis with 3 personal fouls, and also Weston Russell with 4. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, there. So I don't know what just happened because Sturgis just picked up a foul and then might have said something in order to warrant another foul or technical. That's the only way that Helms would be shooting free throws with nobody at the line. I think they did call a technical. So that was the 4th personal foul on Arista Sturgis, and also Russell has 4 personal fouls as well. Wells layup inside's good. Boyce gets the ball in her hands. Driving, cut off, guarded closely by Helms. Step back 3. And we got a foul on the 3. This foul's called on Ellie Helms, her 3rd personal. First one's no good. Second one's good. That's already Riley Boy's 7th free throw attempt of the night. We got a sub as Madeline Wamick will come in for E.J. Wells. 10.8 seconds remaining in this first half. 1 of 3 from the line. That time, Galena still trails. We got a foul about 70 feet from the basket. So that'll send Riverton to the free throw line. Neither free throw is good that time. And clock running down. Boyce will have a last-second shot. And I believe we got a foul called. So we got a foul called on the last-second shot. Riley Boyce will shoot 3 free throws. Chance to make this a 4-point game. First one's good. It's now her 6th made free throw of the first half. So we've had over 20 fouls called in that first half. That's a pretty high number. Riley Boyce makes all 3 as that sends us to the half. The score 29-25. The Bulldogs trail by 4. We'll recap the first half when we return on the Leah Smith halftime show. All that coming.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
More time before you wake up in the wild. Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom
Reaching residential areas?
and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Welcome into the post-game show here as we've reached the halfway point, 29-25. your score. And what a first half. Galena able to put up 25 points, matching 7 points higher than their last game. There's a lot of free throw shots in that first half. Probably 20-plus fouls combined by both teams, but that's what's got us to this point. A score update I found over the break was Girard leads Frontenac 24-18 at the half. So we'll try and keep an eye on that one as it gets close to the finish. And as the first half went, we're shaping out for a good finish here in Galena. But Galena was led in scoring by Riley Boyce. She had 20 in the first half, or 21 points, in the first half, and really led that team, knocking down 7 free throws, 3 threes, and was able to maintain the point. The thing that held Galena back in that first half was really their ability to rebound. Weston Russell being out for most of the second quarter and then picking up her 4th foul. That's crucial as this game progresses on, because she now has 4 fouls. Arista Sturgis has 4 fouls, and Galena doesn't have too much bench depth. Riverton certainly in foul trouble as well, but I think they have 1 player with 3 fouls. But outside of that, it's been pretty spread out fouls by the Rams. So it'll be interesting to see if Galena can really lock in and box out and allow a lot less second chance points, and also be able to rebound offensively and get a couple extra opportunities. That Galena was able to shoot the ball pretty well in that first half, and they're going to have to do that again in this second half if they want to be able to come out victorious. We got about 5 minutes until third quarter action begins, so we'll go ahead and take our second commercial break of the halftime show. When we return, we'll continue to break this matchup down here on the Leah Smith halftime show.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than 4 States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. 4 States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Hello, 4 States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the 4 States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
So welcome back. About a minute 20 left. Forgot to do our read that the halftime show is brought to you by Leah Smith Farmers Insurance 4-state agency serving Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. Leah and her team have the products, services, and experience you're looking for. Give them a call today and see where they are more than just insurance. So the clock still has about a minute left on it, but the Rams are on the floor ready to go. They'll start the second half with their same five as they started the game with. We'll see how Coach Shockey decides to set his starting five with Russell and Sturgis in foul trouble. So Galena's starting five to start this third quarter will be Riley Boyce, Morgan Strong, Riley Meyer, Megan Fields, and Dakota Bennett, the five for the Galena Bulldogs. Galena will get the ball first. This is stolen away, and we'll have a quick foul called on Galena. It's Riley Boyce's second personal foul, and Galena certainly don't need her picking up a quick third foul to start this third quarter. She was the main contributor to the Galena scoring in that first half. Dump down low. The shot is up. No good. Second chance opportunities. No good. Tipped around into the hands of Morgan Strong. And Galena comes away with the rebound. Riley Boyce with it. Guarded closely by Rylan Thomason. This is stolen by Thomason. Fast break. And Thomason able to lay it in to extend the Riverton lead to 6. This is stolen away again. Thomason has another second fast break opportunity and lays it in. So 2 quick and easy points off of bad passes by Galena. Gets Riverton in the right direction in the first minute and 30 of this third quarter. This pass is going to be stolen. Driving to the hoop and the foul. Shot's no good, but Avery Barnett was fouled on the shot. And that's the third consecutive possession. Galena has tried to get it across the court and turned it over. Barnett's free throw's no good. Galena will have Arista Sturgis and Michaela Matthews check in for Dakota Bennett and Morgan Strong. One or two that time from the line for Barnett. the Rams sophomore. See if Galena can get things back on the right track this possession. Meyer will take the three from the left wing. It's no good. Save, but Wells is there to corral it for the Rams. That layup's no good. Rebound back to Helms. And defensive 3 seconds, or offensive, I should say. We've seen quite a bit of those calls tonight. Boyce gets it in the corner and steps out. Tough pass to Corral. Gives it right back to Riverton. Turnovers have hurt Galena to start this quarter. There's a foul. It's going to be called on the floor. It's called on Megan Fields. Parker, dish down low, turnaround shot, no good. Wells, putbacks, no good. And multiple rebounds by the Rams. That was Avery Barnett going up with it and got fouled. It's the third personal on Megan Fields, fourth team foul on Galena. Barnett sinks the first. And Riverton gets the offensive rebound. Chloe Parker. We'll have another foul called. This foul's called on Kendall Hunt. Hunt's first personal. Riley Meyer will check in the game for Megan Fields. Gets that free throw to fall, and what was a 4-point game at halftime is now a 12-point Riverton Ram lead. Kayla Matthews. Middle of the court to Hunt. Riley Boyce gets it on the wing. She'll jack it up, and it's just off the right of the rim. Riverton with the rebound. Parker dish off. Layup, can't get it to fall, and Hunt comes down with the rebound. We got a timeout on the floor. Halfway through the third quarter, Galena off to a slow start. Find themselves trailing by 12 with 4:12 left in the third quarter when we return to So we're out of the timeout called by Galena. They are left with one timeout left in the game, and Riverton still with 3 timeouts left. Riverton has 0 team fouls, and Galena has 5 team fouls, so any foul from this point on, Riverton will shoot free throws. Sturgis, left wing 3, it's good. For Galena, their first points since halftime. Arista Sturgis makes it a single-digit Ram lead with that 3. Sturgis' first points of the game. And it goes out of bounds. That was Helms that couldn't corral it, took her eye off it too soon and lost it out of bounds. Back to Galena. They could pick up a little bit of momentum here. Boys off the screen, deep 3 off the front of the rim, and a loose ball grabbed by Russell. She'll be fouled. So that'll be the first team foul on Riverton this quarter. And wait and see who they call it against. It's going to be called on number 3, Chloe Parker, her 3rd personal. Riley Boyce to inbound under the basket. Gets it to Strong up top. Boyce driving the lane. Shot no good. Fields with the rebound. And we'll have a foul again on the Rams. So good job boxing out by Megan Fields there. Chloe Parker picks up 2 quick fouls and now has her 4th foul. So it gets late in the 3rd quarter. Boyce deep 3. It's good. Her 4th 3-pointer of the game. And Galena has scored the last 6 points of this game. There's a steal. And Riverton has people in transition. We got a foul on the ground. And that's 3rd team foul on Riverton. So it's been back and forth all game. Riverton was leading by 12. It's now cut to 6. Galena has a chance to cut into that a little bit more this possession. Fields, Sturgis, Russell, Meyer, and Boyce, the 5 on the court for the Bulldogs. Boyce has it up on the right key. She'll take the Sturgis screen, looking to come back off of it and quickly cut off. Get it to Fields. Now Boyce trying to get to the lane, and that pass was deflected. Ends up in the hands of Ryland Thomason. Dish down low to Wells. It's tipped out of bounds off of the Rams, and will go back to Galena. A little over 2 minutes left to play in this quarter. 6-point ball game. Galena hanging around. Well, we're down 4 at half, and Riverton's led as large as 12. Sturgis could have cut it to 3, but couldn't do so. Russell's rebound. She's hit on the arm and fouled. We'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be the 4th team foul on Riverton. Next foul will send Galena to the line the rest of this quarter. Russell's first is no good. Russell's still scoreless tonight. Not something we've seen often. She's been featured as 2nd leading scorer for the second half of this season, but has missed a lot of this game due to foul trouble, and no problem there. Knocks the 2nd down. It's a 5-point Riverton lead. The drive to the hoop, the kick. Thomason's jump shot's no good. Fields with the rebound. And now Riley Boyce looks to push the pace. Crossover in the lane. Over to Sturgis, right wing three. No good. And Thomason rips down the rebound for Riverton. Euro step in the lane, and we got a charge called. Sturgis, not afraid of contact there, takes the charge and earns the possession back for her team. It's the fourth personal foul on Ellie Helms. Sturgis playing with 4 fouls, so good play there not to pick up that foul and just stay still, not to flinch. Sturgis deep three, no good. And now it's stolen, but we're going to have a travel. So this has been back and forth, a game of a lot of tempo. Riverton's been the main ones with the tempo. That time, tempo is too much, but Sturgis had it and was going too quick to slow down. Riverton basketball, they lead by 5. Dish to Thomason inside, layup off the glass and good. Under 40 seconds to play this quarter. Boyce will take the three from the wing. It's no good. Just taking quite a bit of those step-back threes tonight. Been able to get them to fall. Not as much in this second half. But in the first half, made 3 3-pointers. Only has 1 in the second half. Riverton looking to waste some time. Looks like they'll use the remaining time in this third quarter. Just down low to Wells is stole. Not enough time. And the basket's no good. We head to the fourth quarter of play. Riverton leads at 39-32. We got 8 minutes left in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
Welcome into the final eight minutes of play. Galena got off to a slow start in that third quarter, not scoring points for about the first 4 minutes, and was able to hang with Riverton. Riverton leads it by 7. They led by 4 at half. Galena's going to need a strong fourth quarter push here, as they don't have anybody fouled out yet. Wesleyan Russell and Arista Sturgis each playing with 4 fouls. So 1 foul and they're gone. Riley Boyce with 24 points in the game. And Riverton to start with the basketball in the fourth quarter. Rylan Thomason, the point guard for Riverton currently, is the Riverton point guard. Chloe Parker has 4 fouls. She'll stay on the bench. There's a jump ball. Or we got a foul. Huh. That's Riley Boyce picking up the foul, her third personal foul. There's a steal by Galena, put enough pressure on the Rams and forced a turnover. And is going to have a really clean fourth quarter. Dish down low, Russell, free throw shot, Fields, it's no good. It goes up and over the backboard. Back to the Rams. And we got a travel called on Riverton. So it gives it back to Galena. Meyer, right wing three, it's good. And makes it a 4-point game. That's Meyer's second three-pointer of the game. That was a good-looking shot there. Gets it to fall. Still a two-possession game, but since Parker's left the game for Riverton, it's taken away a lot of their playmaking. Thomason's been their main scorer. Get it in the paint. Now down low, it's turned over. And Fields was there in the passing lane to force the turnover. Riley Boyce in the lane, layup too strong. And Riverton the other way. Drive into the paint, dish down to Wells. Her turnaround shot, tough shot. Gets it to go. 6-point ball game. Riverton lead. Every possession's critical now for Galena. Sturgis off the screen. Straightaway three for Sturgis. It's good. And the three balls are falling for Galena as Sturgis has her second three. Galena has 8 threes as a team in this game, counting for a majority of their points. Riley Boyce with 4, Arista Sturgis with 2, and Riley Meyer with 2. There's a shot in the lane, no good. Rebound Fields, and Galena controls it. Under 5 minutes to go, 3-point ball game. Sturgis driving to the hoop. She's bumped. That would be the first team foul on Riverton this quarter. Morgan Strong and Dakota Bennett will check in the game for Megan Fields and Arista Sturgis. Timeout called on the floor. I believe Galena called it. They'll have 1 timeout left, and Riverton will have 3 timeouts left, but this is boiling down to be a good finish here between Riverton and Galena in the first game of our doubleheader tonight. And Galena has shot the 3 ball really well, even with how many extra chance points they've given Riverton in the paint tonight. They're still in this ball game, and Riverton has turned the ball over a lot. There's been a lot of turnovers on both sides. Travels, offensive 3 seconds, a lot more of those calls than we've seen all season, certainly. But it's went both ways. So, and then also Riverton since having their point guard on the bench has been struggling to generate offense and play make. Still on the bench with 4 fouls, I should say. It's Galena basketball. 4.5 minutes left to play. Ball's inbounded up top to Riley Meyer. In the lane, Russell is fouled. First personal foul. Foul's called on Lexi Mallett, her first, team foul number 2 on Riverton. Riley Boyce corner 3 off the right side of the rim, and a rebound by Riverton. Right wing Mallett. Thomason driving, and she traveled. So Coley Parker checks back in the game for Riverton. Lexi Mallett leaves. Megan Fields and Arista Sturgis will check back in for Galena as Bennett and Strong will sit down. Riley Boyce bringing the ball up for Galena in a 3-point ball game late in the fourth quarter. Guarded closely by Rylan Thomason and called for a travel. Right wing Parker. Parker's dish down low to Wells. Feed to Thomason, splits the lane. And it'll stay with Riverton. Fields got her hand in there to poke it free and ultimately poked it out of bounds. 3 minutes left in this one. Ball's inbounded to Ellie Helms. Parker has it poked free. Now some intense pressure, and we'll have a foul. This is Arista Sturgis' 5th foul. She'll foul out of the game with 6 points in the game. A couple big threes down the stretch. Morgan Strong will check in for her. Galena still well in this game. Looks as if Riverton's just trying to waste some time right now, though. Their ball gets free. Picked up by Russell. And Riley Boyce looks to push the pace. Strong corner 3. It's no good. Rylan Thomason with the rebound. And now about 2 minutes left in this one. Riverton's really slowed the tempo down. Last possession into this one. Feed down low to Wells. Great read. Weslyn Russell coming out of nowhere for that steal. Or else it was a wide open layup. Boyce straightaway 3. No good. Galena's had some opportunities. Right there was a good one. Couldn't cash in. Under 2 minutes left. 3-point ball game. Riverton with the ball. Galena with the possession arrow. Galena with 1 timeout remaining. Riverton with 3. Wells drive to the hoop. Shot no good. And Galena is locked in on defense these last couple possessions. Boys has it tipped, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. Minute and 5 seconds left. See what Galena can do here. Timeout called. Galena calls their last timeout of the game with a minute 5 remaining. They trail by 3. When we return, we'll have Galena basketball as they try and look to tie or make it a 1 point. So welcome back. It'll be Galena basketball. They'll inbound from under their own goal. They have the possession arrow, and they're out of timeouts. Riverton with 3 timeouts remaining. Each team with 2 team fouls. So the ball's inbounded to the corner. Megan Fields comes up with it. Finds a cutting Fields, has it poked free and into the hands of Chloe Parker, who's now fouled. Fourth personal foul on Riley Boyce. And we're under a minute left. 51.8 seconds. Galena has to foul 2 more times to send Riverton to the line. 1 more foul to give, and then the next foul would send them to the line. Chloe Parker passed down low. Layup's good. And it's a 5-point ball game. They're going to need quick basket. Riley Boyce dribbling, chucks it up. She's fouled on the left arm. Go to the line and shoot 2 fouls. Going to need both here. It's a 5th personal foul on Ellie Helms. Helms out of the game. Boyce knocks the first one down. That's 9th made free throw of the night. Gets both to fall. Much needed free throws. Now Galena will have to foul. And Riley Boyce does, and she's going to foul out of the game with that foul, I believe. So Riley Boyce fouls out with that. And what a game by Riley Boyce. She's going to finish the game with 26 points. Had 26 points this game. And what a remarkable game by Riley Boyce. Out comes down to free throw shooting. Riverton will have Chloe Parker at the line, makes the first. Second one on the way. It's good. Final 20 seconds. Galena's going to have to get a shot up quick. Strong will take it. This falls short, and Riverton has the rebound. Looks like they're going to be able to dribble it out, and the final here is going to be 45-40. Riverton wins it, and Galena will fall to 4-14 this season. We'll recap. Well, we'll recap it real quick here, but a terrific game all around. Galena hung in it. Came out of the locker room down 4, and Riverton got off to 8-0 run. Galena trailed by 12, and then the switch flipped, and Galena cut it back to a 4-point game. It was as close as 2 points, and Galena had some opportunities, some open shots, and just couldn't capitalize on it down the stretch. Riverton was able to outlast them and force enough turnovers there late in the game and knock down their free throws when they mattered. But what a terrific performance by Riley Boyce. 26 points tonight. Very good performance by her. Also, Riley Meyer had 6 points. Arista Sturgis had 6. And then Weston Russell and Megan Fields each with 1. But Russell and Fields were active all night on the boards. I know Russell didn't get to play much with her being in foul trouble, having 4 fouls in that first half. But was very active on the boards in the second half. And Megan Fields also was critical in clogging up the paint and being active in those passing lanes, being able to read the eyes of some of those players on Riverton and jump the passing lanes and steal it. That turned to some points for her team. So I think it was a really well-played game by Galena. Riverton was able to come through in the clutch and come out victorious, but a good performance by Galena heading forward to face Columbus on Thursday. So I look forward to that game. If Galena can go into there and play like they did tonight, they certainly have a chance of winning that game. And they played as a team tonight. I know there was a lot of foul issues and substitutes on and off the court. There was foul trouble for Riverton as well. But Galena played some really good basketball tonight and shot the 3-ball outstanding. 8 3-pointers made in this game. That accounted for 32 of their 40 points in the game. So not very often do you see that happen in high school. But tonight the Bulldogs were firing on all cylinders from 3. And they'll look to Thursday where they take on the Columbus Titans to get back in the win column, as that'll be their second to last regular season game. They'll take on Columbus on Thursday and then Cherokee Southeast next Tuesday. Well, those will all be at home. And that does it for the girls game. 45-40, they drop it to Riverton. And when we come back, we'll have the pregame, the Mercy Sports pregame, or Mercy pregame show, I should say, for the second game of our doubleheader where the Riverton Rand boys take on the Galena boys coming up next. All that on the Mercy pregame.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the 4 states area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. J. Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at J. Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
So welcome in to the pregame show presented to you by Mercy Specialty Hospital and Orthopedics in Galena. An innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs right here in Southeast Kansas with all private rooms and spa-like surroundings. Learn more at mercy.net or call 620-783-1732. So we look forward to this matchup. The 11-5 Riverton Rams travel into Galena to take on the 8-9 Bulldogs. Galena's last game was against St. Mary's Colgan, a low-scoring affair. They dropped it 32-37, and that was the 4th straight Galena loss. So some unfamiliar territory for Galena this season, as their seniors last year had only lost like 9 games in their entire career. So a new squad, and Galena struggling this season, but looking to get right back to their same stride as they found at the beginning of the season, where they started off the season 5-2. But for Riverton, they come into this matchup sitting second place in the Caney Valley Sub-State region at 11-5. They've dropped their last 2. They lost to Girard on Friday, 70-54, and Colgan last Tuesday, 53-44. Last time these two teams met each other, Riverton won 64-29, so dominating fashion. Galena looking to get revenge on that loss. we'll go ahead and take our second commercial break of the pregame show. And when we come back, we'll get into some key players and break the matchup down a little bit more when we return on the Mercy pregame show. All that coming up after this on your home of Galena High School Athletics, Galena.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Four States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. Four States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with Four States Smart Car. For seniors, Four States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Four State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at fourstatespharmacy.com.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Welcome back to the Mercy pregame show as we're under 5 minutes away from tip-off in the second game of our doubleheader tonight. We look towards some key impact players in tonight's game. Starting off for Galena, we all know Jack Perry. He's the leading scorer, and Riverton's going to come into this game having some kind of game plan to slow Jack Perry down. Last game they played, they seemed to be able to do that and slow Jack Perry down, as that was Galena's lowest scoring game of the season by far, only scoring 29 points in that game. So tonight it's going to be crucial. They're going to come in with the same kind of game plan on Jack Perry for Galena to get outside shooting from Brant Stroop, Bryson Stroop, and also Thatcher Botkin is going to have to be willing to shoot the three ball. We've seen those three had just listed a little bit hesitant to shoot the ball, but tonight they're going to need some extra scorers because Riverton's going to throw all they have at Jack Perry, and also Zane Turner is going to be a key player as well, being able to attract defenders in the lane. You've seen him drive in the lane and lose control sometimes, but that attracts a lot of attention. If he can do that and find open shooters out on the perimeter, Galena can be set up well to win this game. Another key player will be Quentin Cox in the paint, as Riverton has some height on this team. Looking at their lineup, they got two 6'4" people that'll be in their starting lineup. There's a 6'3" person as well. So they got some height compared to Galena, and they can rotate them in and out. So it's crucial that Quentin Cox stays out of foul trouble and is able to control that paint all night long to help Galena on the offensive and mainly defensive boards. But it'll be an interesting matchup to look forward to as we get closer to tip-off. We'll step away one more time. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and tip-off followed shortly after, all coming up next on the Mercy Pregame Show here on your home of Galena High School Athletics. Galena.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Four States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. Four States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with Four States Smart Car. For seniors, Four States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Four State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at fourstatespharmacy.com.
So welcome in. Sorry about the delayed commercial. We're doing the national anthem, so there's a little bit of extra time added on. But I think we are just about set. We'll start off with Riverton for their starting lineups. Number 1, Noah Harper. Number 3, Zach Feldkamp. Number 14, Cale Forbes. Number 32, Tariq Richardson. And number 24, Locke North. And for Galena, your starters tonight will be number 1, Brant Stroop. Number 3, Jack Perry. Number 4, Thatcher Botkin. Number 23, Zane Turner. And number 34, Quentin Cox. As there's your Starting five for each team. Not much change with the Galena starting lineup. It's been the same for a majority of the second part of the season as they look to get their first win in their last 4 games, losing 4 straight. Tonight, great opportunity to take a win from this Riverton team. Things are set to get underway now. Tariq Richardson will face off against Quentin Cox. Richardson listed at 6'9", giant out there. Riverton wins the tip-off. And Noah Harper will handle the point for Riverton. Quick three. Harper drains it to start the game. And Riverton will start in a full court press. Stroop turns it over. Goes through the hands of Harper, and Riverton turns it over, but some early pressure forced a turnover. Shane Turner bringing the ball up for Galena. Quick burst of speed to get through that press. Rope North face guarding Jack Perry right now. Perry comes off a screen, has it in his hand. Pull up jumper. High rebound. Tip out into the hands of North. Cross court pass over to Harper. 3 is good. Harper knocks down another 3. 6-0 lead to start this game for Riverton. Into the front court. Galena able to break the press that time. Zane Turner dribbling on the right wing. Botkin dribble drive, cut off. Troops 3, no good. Harper thought about it, pump fake and drive, and it's good as he's fouled. Brant Stroop's first personal foul. Noah Harper's first free throw's good. Bryson Stroop checks in for Grant Stroop. Both free throws are good. 8-0 run to start this game for Riverton. Zane Turner has it at the top of the key. Not a lot of movement so far by this Galena offense. Perry at the top of the key. Finds Bryson Stroop in the corner. Gets the 3 to go. And ends the 8-0 run. There's a takeaway for Galena. Zane Turner driving to the rim and finishing. Galena is starting a little run of their own. 5-0 run now for Galena. Get it down to North. Good job, Zane Turner jumping into the passing lane and stealing it away. So there's a mismatch, but Turner being physical in the paint. Galena has a chance to cut the deficit once again. Zane Turner straightaway three. No good, and Richardson has the rebound. Harper off the screen. Give it out in the North. Jump stop shot is good by Feldkamp. Botkin came to help on the backside and left Feldkamp open, but still was able to get there for the contest and noticed the mismatch. Riverton extends the lead back to 5. Perry fadeaway three from the corner. It's no good. Long rebound out to Bryson Stroop. Zane Turner looks to the bench for the play. Corner three. Zane Turner gets it to rattle home. Zane Turner, don't see him make those shots often. Not a main three-point threat on this team, but that time he was. Feldkamp finds an open lane after teammate Richardson was double-teamed, and it's back to a 4-point Ram lead. Perry in the lane has the ball stripped away. North driving, running floater is good. And Riverton's been able to get anything they want in this first quarter. Getting points off a turnover there. Zane Turner behind the back. He'll be fouled. Foul goes against Noah Harper, Brant Stroop, and Zane Adams check in for Thatcher Botkin and Bryson Stroop. Ball's inbounded to Quentin Cox. Corner three. Turner gets it to go again. His second three of the game. And showing early on he's not afraid to shoot that. Richardson with the putback. Hands right around the rim. Easy putback. 16-11. Lots of action in this first quarter. Turner in the lane, fouled. And will shoot 2 free throws. First one's no good. Turner gets his second one to fall. Now it's 16-12 Riverton lead with 1:30 to play in the first quarter. Pass down low. Cox had an inside position. Just tipped it up into the air, and Galena forces a turnover. See if they can take advantage of that turnover this possession. Perry dribbling up top. Stroop is fouled. This foul's called on Noah Harper's second personal. Patrick Botkin checks back into the game for Brant Stroop. Under a minute to play in this first quarter of action. Zane Turner with the ball. Drive. Kick. Galena just dribbling up top. Now Riverton will put some pressure on them. .15 seconds left in the first quarter. Galena going to hold for the last shot. Perry jump stop in the lane. Shot's good. Clock still running. Riverton has a chance. And North's shot is no good. As we hit the end of the first quarter, your score is 16-14 Riverton lead. And when we return, we'll start second quarter action.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the four states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
What a first quarter we had. Back and forth action. Riverton started the game on an 8-0 run, and Galena answered back with a 5-0 run of their own, and it went back and forth until the end of the first quarter to get us to this point. Galena will start with possession to start this second quarter. Botkin, Perry, Turner, Cox, and Brant Stroop, the 5 on the floor. It was initially Riverton ball, but the side judge over here rules it Galena ball. He saw something differently from his side. So it'll stick with Galena. Tough to tell from over here. Down low to Cox. Spin move in the paint. Shot blocked. Richardson nearly lost it. Able to find Feldkamp. It'll pull up for the 3. It's no good. Rebound ball on the ground. They find Feldkamp driving to the hoop. And a foul is going to be called. Foul's called on Zane Turner's first personal. Lock North gets the inbound jump stop, mid-range shot, falls. First minute action gone by. Riverton has the first basket of the second quarter. Turner, nice pump fake, mid-range shots, no good by Turner. And Cox is going to be whistled for the foul. That's Quentin Cox's first personal foul. Corner 3 on the way, left short, and put back by Tyler Reitz. Followed his shot, got the rebound and put back. There's No rebounders is it right there. Botkin takes the screen. Zane Turner's drive off the glass and good. Zane Turner has had a good game so far. Now has 11 points for the Bulldogs. Locke Norris free throw line jumper's good. And he's been consistent from the mid-range to start this game. Richardson, Garden, Cox, Galena just passing the ball around, being patient. Well, a foul called. Foul goes against Tyler Wrights. Corner three, Zane Turner has another one. Zane Turner's third three-pointer in the first half. Cuts the Riverton lead down to 3. Jump stop, what a tough shot. Good defense, just a better shot by Harpers. Botkin was guarding him closely the whole time and knocked that 8-footer down. Galena basketball now. It's about the midway point. Got a foul called on Cale Forbes. Haven't seen Jack Perry too involved with the offense. Locke Norris followed him around just about everywhere, face guarding him. But Zane Turner's picked up the load for Galena, scoring 14 of Galena's 19 points. Jack Perry will take the high ball screen. Corner three. Stroop's three's good. And it's now a 2-point Riverton lead. Tariq Richardson will take the three and drains it. Been a 3-point barrage today. The game before this was lots of 3-pointers, and then both sides of this game's had lots of 3-pointers. Got a blocking foul called. Or nope. A foul called on Brant Stroop. That was the second personal on him, and team foul number 3. Down low to North. Nice entry pass and finish. 29-22 Riverton lead. They call a full timeout, and we'll step away with them. 3 minutes left to play in the first half when we return.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
So welcome back. Riverton putting on a full court press out of the timeout. Riverton with 4 timeouts left and Galena with 5 timeouts left. Corner to Zane Adams. Adams will take the 3. It's left short. And a steal. Nope. We got a foul. It's called on Zane Turner's second foul. 14th foul on Galena. Thatcher Botkin will check in for Zane Turner, who Turner's been the leading scorer for this Galena team in the first half. In the paint, layup is good. That's Cale Forbes. Galena a little bit of trouble, able to break the press now. Foul called on Zach Feldkamp. Jack Perry gets it in the corner. Ball's poked free. It's a 9-point ball game. Mid-range shot for Perry, gets the roll. And that's his second basket of the game. Quiet night so far, but got some help from other teammates. 7-point Riverton lead. Harper will take the straightaway 3. It's good. Harper's been lights out from 3-point land. Gives Riverton their first double-digit lead of the game. There we have a foul called on Cale Forbes. Aiden Witherspoon will check in the game. Cox goes right at McLaughlin, but can't finish. Riverton looking to extend the lead. McLaughlin driving, layup no good. Ball will stay with Riverton. with 27.7 seconds left in the first half. Harper gets it in the corner. Riverton will use the last couple seconds off this clock. Feldkamp takes the screen and the three and drains it. And it's a 13-point Riverton lead going into the locker room. Noah Harper knocked down 4 threes in that first half. We'll talk about it the first half when we return for the Farmers Insurance halftime show.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
More time before you wake up in the wild.
Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom
Reaching residential areas?
and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than 4 States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. 4 States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because
Welcome back to the halftime show. It's presented to you by Leah Smith Farmers Insurance, 4-state agency serving Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. Leah and her team have the products, services, and experience you're looking for. Give them a call today and see why they're more than just insurance. So, at halftime, they awarded $2,000 scholarships to 2 students here at GHS from Missouri Southern. So, great gesture by Missouri Southern right up the road here from Galena. But your score, 37-24, and Riverton, 21 second quarter points. I don't remember many misses in that quarter. It was 16-14 at the end of the first quarter. Galena was hanging around, but Riverton just started knocking threes down, and they had a little bit of momentum shift. They got some points in transition, and after that timeout, they were up 7 and got some three-point baskets to fall, and Galena was falling behind. And Jack Perry, 4 first-half points is a key part for Galena. They're going to have him come alive in this second half if they want to be able to even think about making a comeback. Zane Turner was fabulous in that first half with 14 first-half points. And then Brant Stroop and Bryson Stroop each with 3 points apiece, as that rounds out your Galena scoring. The starting 5 played a majority of that first half and is probably going to have to do so in this second half. Riverton, a very tall team and versatile team that can turn you over. Their zone has confused Galena on multiple different occasions. You see Riverton back on the feet on the court. Galena is still in the locker room talking things over. Be interesting to see what kind of halftime adjustments they make. We'll go ahead and step away one more time before the third quarter starts. We'll be back here in just a minute on your home of Galena High School Athletics.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
So we're back for the conclusion of the Farmers Insurance halftime show. I was looking at the Girard and Frontenac score. Girard beat Frontenac in the girls' game, 46-43, close one there. And then their boys' game is a little bit behind. They're tied 12-12 with 7 minutes still left to play in the second quarter. So that game will still be going on well after the conclusion of this game unless we go multiple overtimes. So that you can catch that game after this one over on Girard Sports Live. Those were the two scores I found. But we'll be just about set for second half action here in a couple moments. Wanted to remind you this Thursday, Galena will take on Columbus. That'll be here at Galena again. We'll have pregame at 5:45 and tip-off at 6 o'clock. Then our final broadcast of the regular season will be next Tuesday, so a week from today, where they'll take on the Southeast Cherokee Lancers. And it'll be the same deal, 5:45 pregame, 6 o'clock tip-off. Make sure you tune in for those. And also, just stay up to date on all of our broadcasts at varsitysportslive.com. Find full broadcast lineups, stories, and more at varsitysportslive.com. There are up to 10 broadcasts per night, live local sports in Southeast Kansas with Varsity Sports Live. Galena will start the third quarter with the same five they started the game with, and same deal with Riverton. Riverton will start with a 13-point lead and the ball. Possession arrow Galena. Galena still has all 5 timeouts left in the game, and Riverton only used 1. They still have 4. Tough shot by Richardson. Gets it to fall in the paint. There was 2 people there. He just shot over him. Perry, nice recovery. Save that. Botkin finds Turner driving in. High off the glass, no good. Turner grabs his own rebound. Botkin out to Perry. Perry fall away is no good. North with the rebound. Riverton takes it the other way. North in the paint. Floater's good. Riverton starting the third quarter just how they finished the second quarter. Lights out. Perry crossover, mid-range pull-up is good. Finally finds a little bit of airspace to get a shot off. In doing so, knocks down the jump shot. Noah Harper with the ball, knocked down 4 3-pointers in that first half. Could not be stopped. Zach Feldkamp, fall away shot from the corner, gets a friendly roll, and Riverton's getting everything to go. Their first 3 possessions, they have 3 baskets. Start the third quarter. Jack Perry. Kick to the corner. Galena passing it around. Turner off the screen, takes the three. Cox has the rebound, and pass tipped up into the air and in the hands of Noah Harper. Harper in the paint, draws the foul. Lincoln Kimberling and Zane Adams check in for Brant Stroop and Thatcher Botkin. Free throw's no good. Richardson almost went over the back. That's why he boxed out in the paint. We're going to have a foul called off the ball on Lock North. Bowling through Quentin Cox's screen. They're at the top of the key. That's North's first personal foul. Perry takes the three and drains it. Found his rhythm a little bit in the opening minutes of the third quarter. It's Galena's 8-3 as a team. Or 7-3 as a team. Sorry. North drive to the hoop. Layup's good. Beats Jack Perry off the bounce. Gets a layup. 16-point Riverton lead. Turner. Back to Perry. Jump shot is good. Drive and draws the foul is Richardson. This foul's on Quentin Cox. Noah Harper's three's no good. Adams flies in for the rebound. Perry crossover in the lane, off the glass. Oh, couldn't get the roll. It almost went down. Couldn't get it to fall, and now we have a foul going the other way. It's called on Jack Perry's first personal foul. Lock North with it. They get it to Noah Harper, guarded by Kimberling. Turnaround shot, no good. Tipped up by Kimberling. Harper's second chance opportunity is no good. Bullied his way to the rim, but just couldn't finish. Jack Perry pull up three. No good. And a rebound out to Feldkamp. He's bumped and fouled. Foul's called on Zane Adams, his first personal. We're more than halfway through this third quarter. Been scoring on both sides. 14-point Riverton lead. Galena's got to start cutting into that at some point. Pass down low to Noah Harper off the bottom of the rim. Cox there to grab it for Galena. Jack Perry's drive. He's bumped and fouled. Foul goes against Locke North, his second personal. Team foul number 2. "30-second timeout on the floor. We'll step away. When we return, 3:03 left to play in the third quarter. So it'll be Galena basketball. Each team has 4 timeouts remaining. Perry, Turner, Cox, Kimberling, and Bach in the 5 on the floor, and Cox turns it over, trying to feed it to Zane Turner. Feldkamp's pull-up's no good. Jack Perry crossover in the lane, layup hanging, no good. Feldkamp pull-up shot, no good. Bunch of quick shots back and forth. Watkins dribble drive kick out to Kimberling. Jack Perry guarded by Noah Harper. This pass zipped down to Botkin, can't corral it. Bryson Stroop checks in for Lincoln Kimberling. Layup at the rim for North is no good. Riverton's went on a little bit of a dry spell. Galena has had some chances to capitalize. Perry pull-up shot, no good. Feldkamp with some speed the other way. Drive and fouled is Forbes. Going to be the 15th foul on Galena. We'll send Forbes to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Forbes gets the first from this, the first time Riverton subbed this entire third quarter. Hayden Witherspoon, Tyler Wrights, and Derek McLaughlin all check in for Riverton. Jack Perry driving. That shot's no good in traffic. Walk North to the other end, and he's pushed. Send North to the line. Jack Perry called for the foul, his second personal. Woods gets that to fall. Galena's had some opportunities in this third quarter as it's been back and forth, both teams missing shots. North drains both. Jack Perry with the ball. Puts it on the floor. Crossover. Jump shot is good. Perry's sixth field goal of the game for 13 points. Zane Turner still the leading scorer with 14. Hasn't scored in this third quarter, though, as we're under a minute to play. Shot no good. Chasing after it. It's Witherspoon and Wright, and it'll be last touch by Riverton. Galena basketball. Full court pressure. Witherspoon guarding Perry. Perry has it with 20 seconds. We'll have an off-ball foul, which is only the third team foul on Riverton. Perry gets it back. Dish down low to Cox. Turnaround hook shot. He's fouled with 6.3 seconds left in the third quarter. Cox drains the first one for his first points of the night and silent tonight. Second one's no good. And time's going to run out. As we head to the final 8 minutes of play, Riverton leads 49-34. We'll see what Galena can do here in the last 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
So we have the final 8 minutes of play getting ready to start. Galena has trailed for a majority of this game. They trailed 37-24 at half and find themselves trailing 49-34 heading to the fourth quarter. See if they got a little bit of magic here to take a miraculous comeback. Riverton has played outstanding and shot the ball at a high clip tonight. Last couple minutes of the third quarter were really the worst we've seen them play all night, and they weren't even turning the ball over. Really good defensive team. Galena's going to have to knock down some big shots. So Galena will start with the ball. Possession arrow to Riverton, each team with 4 timeouts left. Jack Perry deep three off the backside of the rim. Out of bounds to Riverton. Down low to Tariq Richardson and lowers the shoulder. Cox will draw the offensive foul. This is the first foul on Tariq Richardson. Listed at 6'9" on my roster. I believe that's the tallest player you've seen all year. Jack Perry crossover, jump shot. It's no good. Zach Feldkamp with the rebound, dribbling hard. Layup too much. Turner's layup is good. They're going to call goaltending anyway. Oh, and there was a foul. So a foul on Tariq Richardson is second. Sam Turner able to get that free throw to fall. Kimberling called for the foul. Seen him miss some time, and now getting back in the lineup will give Galena an extra body they can play, as they only have really two bench people for the last 5-6 games. So getting Kimberling back can be crucial in making sure people stay fresh. We've seen Galena get fatigued at the end of some of the games. There's an and one by Noah Harper. Perry snares the rebound. Still 14-point lead, now 12. Ooh. Galena's going to have to slow them down on defense, though. 12-point game, but Riverton's been very efficient on offense. That layup's good. Tough finish. Noah Harper's been best player on the court all night for Riverton. He's gotten threes to fall, and he's finished around the rim. All the way shot for Perry's no good, and Richardson swoops in for the rebound north to the other end. Gets the layup and the foul. Foul's called on Jack Perry's third personal foul. North's free throw, no good, and it'll stay with Riverton. Kick to the corner. Forbes' three is good. And Riverton blown this thing wide open. Now a 19-point Riverton lead. They've had Galena's number this year. Turnaround's good. And a full timeout called on the floor by Galena. We'll step away with them. 5:28 left to play.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Norwich, hook shot, can't get it. Second chance point, no good. Now a third chance for Riverton, and 5 minutes remaining in the game. Zane Turner down in pain, tweaked his ankles, what it looked like. Able to come off the floor under his own power, though. A little bit hobbled, but hate to see that injury happen. Been such a big player for Galena tonight. Had 18 points. And probably best just to keep him over on the bench tonight. Because Galena is certainly going to need Zane Turner. There's another foul. Forbes 3 is no good. Perry skies up and has the rebound. Poked free, chase after it. Botkin able to save it after his tip past half court. Nice hustle by Kimberling there, and he draws the foul. He got pushed. Third personal foul on Cale Forbes. Jack Perry with the spot up. Knocks it through. Back for Zach Feldkamp for an open layup. Halfway through the fourth quarter. 17-point Riverton lead. So with this, Galena is going to fall to 8-10 on the season. They'll have last 2 games. Riverton takes it the other way. Harper steps into a 3, and I don't think he's missed a 3 tonight. His 5th or 6th three-pointer. Rebound goes out to Riverton. They're still pushing the pace, up 20. North in the paint, finishes through contact. Some quick shots jacked up by Galena. Now both teams bringing in some subs. Two minutes left in this one. Galena had a really strong first half. Kimberly knocks it down. A timeout just to get some subs in. Galena had a strong first half. First quarter was down 2 and then down 13 at half, and Riverton came out and continued putting pressure on them and never allowed them back in the game. Galena was shooting well to start the second half, but Riverton was also making everything. So we get some subs on both sides. Jonte Paul in the game gets a steal. Bryson Strube, deep three. Way off. Braden Buckaloo takes that shot. Turnaround shot's good for Noah Parker. Galena currently sitting at 6th place in the standings for Sub-State. This win will keep Riverton in 2nd place as they look to have locked that up. They're just fighting for first place with Girard, who they just lost to. And Girard's playing Frontenac tonight, so never know what can happen there. There's a couple games left, but Galena is tied with Frontenac, Caney Valley, and Baxter Springs all at 8-9. So Galena could have moved as far up to the 3 seed, still can, but going to have to win out. Playing Columbus sitting at 4-12, and 7th place in Cherryville at 2-15. Sub-State started today. Galena would be slated to play Baxter Springs. Jonte Paul goes to the line. Sinks both free throws. Three. No good. Still got some fouls going on. Would have thought Riverton would have just dribbled it out, but we will shoot 2 more free throws. This is kind of goofy. Game's over. Just don't call any fouls. There's 1 of 2. That's going to do it for the ball game. 68-49, Bulldogs drop it. We'll talk about it when we come back for the post-game show.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Welcome into the post-game show as game 2 of the doubleheaders went final, 49-68. Galena drops this and falls to 8-10, currently sitting 6th place in the sub-state standings. And we'll have to move on to Thursday and regroup and try and win the last 2 games of the season and gain a little bit of momentum. But tonight they actually put up points really well, just weren't able to find a way to stop Riverton. And in 2 games, Riverton scored 65 and 68 points. So they really had their number tonight. 49 points was the most Galena scored since that Commerce game. So it was good to see the offense come alive. They were led in scoring by Zane Turner. Zane Turner had 21. Jack Perry had 15. Brant Stroop, Bryson Stroop, and Lincoln Kimmerling each had 3. And then Deontay Paul had 2 and Quentin Cox with 1. So that rounds out your scoring tonight, but wasn't enough to knock off these Rams. They were on a vengeance tonight. Noah Harper was almost unstoppable from 3-point range and was able to drive. And Riverton did a really good job exploiting the mismatches and were able to get a victory. And they will still be alive for that number 1 seed in the sub-state region. So that's going to be a close finish up there as they lost to Girard twice this year. So Riverton started the season 1-2 and lost 5 games the rest of, or 3 games the rest of the season. But for Galena, it's just been a lot different season and a lot different team. So a lot of changes come with that. And the CNC, very tough this year. A lot of these teams returned a lot of their players from a year ago. Galena only returned 1. So there's a learning curve that's coming with this season. And towards the end part of the season, Galena's having a tough time here in CNC play as they dropped their 5th straight after winning 4 out of their last 5 before these last 5 games starting on January 30th against Girard. So they'll look to bounce back on Friday. I keep saying Thursday. It's on Friday where they'll take on Columbus, and they'll look to bounce back then. A couple days of practice, and we look forward to bringing you guys live action here. Girls game at 6 o'clock, pregame at 5:45. Make sure you tune in and support your Galena basketball teams here in the last final couple regular season games. So thank you guys for watching, and happy Tuesday.